package in the mail, MSX games from Japan. Collecting without fail those shoot 'em ups, and that's the plan. He doesn't just collect them, he also codes them too. Join us and we'll go on electric adventures with you.
Hey YouTube, Electric Adventures here with a box in the mail from the UK. I'm wearing the MSX shirt, so that sort of gives away the content. So this is from my friend Matthew over in the UK, who keeps an eye out for local auctions of MSX items. These are mainly tape-based titles, but I do believe in this lot there are a couple of cartridges. Once again, it's been quite a while, memory escapes me, and then he sees these things on occasion and puts them aside for me, and I send him the money as he goes, and then when we think we've got enough to put it in a box, he sends it over. So it's been a little while, so what I'll do is I'll zoom in on the box and we'll open it together. Okay, let's open the box. I do say the packaging a little bit loose this time, so hopefully nothing's gone too awry inside. Oh, there's a little... Just put that out of the way. He's put his address in there accidentally. Alright, well, there's already a bit of a giveaway, and of course I've opened it upside down. Right, so we have Oh Mummy. This is supposed to be a really good game for the Amstrad, and they came out with an MSX version, so I've never played this. So it's a bit of a maze action game, obviously tape title, so hopefully... I've had pretty good luck with these loading. No instructions, but that's okay. So, tape title. Now, one of the very first games I played for the MSX was Antarctic Adventure. I've had a loose cartridge of this for the longest time, and have not been able to find a box one. So the Japanese one comes in the orange style box, which is the earlier boxes. I have had a watch on a copy over there, but it's a bit of money. And Matthew, he does have some MSX titles himself, but he decided that he didn't want this one anymore. And I said, well, yes, I'd be very interested in it. So this is a really good condition copy of Antarctic Adventure in the European packaging, which is nice. We have the manual in really good condition, and we have the cartridge. And it really is an excellent early arcade, early game from Konami for the MSX that really shows off the machine's capabilities. So it'll be nice to show you guys all that. And you can see it's the European packaging because we've got a few different languages there. So very cool getting that. Right, next we've got TazWord MSX, which is a word processor. I didn't have a copy of that. The packaging's gone a little crinkly. So this is a tape version of TazWord. I do believe I have played with this in the past, but it's been a long time. So it's basically, a text editor / word processor for the MSX. That will be interesting in itself to have a look at. Right, we have some old listings maybe. Oh, Lords of Time Clues. That's quite... because obviously the item underneath is Lords of Time, so that's obviously something somebody put together with this copy. So Lords of Time. The Level 9 was very nice and released most of their games across quite a few systems. They made a adventure game engine and then ported most of these games. And these games seem to be... well, I suppose they were adventure games. They may be sold in lesser quantities. They seem to be a little bit harder to get a hold of. So these two particular adventure titles, you don't see them very often. So this is Lords of Time. I don't believe I've ever played this one. Got a hint request and the tape. It's actually in colour. No actual instructions, but obviously we have that nice cheat guide. And another one that's even rarer is one of their later ones, which is Ingrid's Back 3 cassette text version. So obviously they show screenshots from other systems there. So I don't know whether this actually has any graphics or anything like that. But this is the full package. So we have a journal, and then we have the cassette box. Alright, and the tapes are just in the top, and there's 3 of them in there. So once again, that'll be very cool to have a look at. So a bit of an intro story. So use the 2-word verbs to navigate through. Got a few things in there, and loading instructions. There's maybe a disc version, not for the MSX by the looks of it. But they had disc versions. They produced these for a lot of things. Yeah, there we go. MSX, only the tape version. You can see all the systems they made them for. Well, we'll definitely have to have a bit of a play of that one. Now in here, oh, looks like it's another cartridge. Oh, okay, yes. I definitely don't have this title. I'm just trying to remember what it's called now. Choro'Q. That's it, Choro'Q. There's the Q. And it's actually a platform game with a car, but a bit of a side-scroller platform game with a car. You've got to jump over platforms and catch things. Actually looks in pretty good condition. Will definitely need a clean. But interesting finding that one, obviously loose. And the one more thing is this peripheral in its box from HAL Laboratory, and it's a trackball. And it looks in very good condition. A and B buttons, nice big weighted trackball. Little sticky, I reckon we'll have to oil the rollers. Caution, trackball, remove screw before using trackball or it will not move. Oh, okay. That was probably supposed to be not in there, that's why it's a bit catchy. Well, we'll definitely plug that in and give it a go. Actually, that should technically work with my art package that I made. But that's really cool, getting that with all of its original packaging. And the box and such. Nice condition. Alright, so we have a few games to try out. Obviously some cartridges and some tapes. We'll try the cartridges first, and then load those tapes up and see what those games are like. Alright, back in a minute. Right, so here we go with one of the very first games I played on the MSX, and a great game from Konami. Do need to have your keyboard plugged in though. It's just, you know, from the very first time I saw these Konami games, it was the polish. You know, music, gameplay. So obviously we need to dodge the holes, collect the bonus fish and flags, and try and go as fast as we can. So it's a little bit like a racing dodging game. And if you fall in a hole, obviously slows you down a fair bit. And you push forward to accelerate, pull back to slow down. And then the fire button jumps. It has, great enjoyable music. The graphics are excellent. Only hitting the edge just slows me down rather than stopping me completely. Same as running into a walrus will stop you completely and knock you back a fair bit. Oh, missed a flag. There we go. I've reached the first base. And just little things like these intermission scenes, you get to see how far you are on the map. Oops. And the game does actually have more variety than you think. This level obviously very similar to the previous one. Oh, missed the flag. Oh, there we go, ran into a walrus. Oh. And the animations on the penguin are excellent. And the penguin from this game actually become just a mascot for Konami. And there is actually a sequel to this game as well. But similar game mechanics, but a lot more stages and variety and everything like that. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Obviously this is not going to be the fastest run, but we've made it to the South Pole. Pardon me. We have a little bit of variety in the skyline is different. We have these going along the edge of water things too. Just heaps of flags there. Oh. Very good, reaction timing game. Getting lots of flags this time. So I said I am making it, but definitely not getting the fastest. And the faster you do it, the more time you have left, the more bonus points you'll get. And it'll definitely start getting a bit harder. Now they converted this game across to the Coleco, and there was a version for the Famicom. I'm actually not familiar whether there was actually it was released for the NES as well. I'm definitely not an expert on the NES's library. See, but their time remaining is getting down each time. So I can't guarantee you I'm going to make a circuit, but I'm going to give it a try because I haven't played this for a while and I really do enjoy playing this game. Oh. No. Definitely having different patterns. Oh, accidentally pulled. Oh dear. Getting low on time, we need to really rock it. Made it. By the skin of my teeth, I think. Oops. Oops. See that when you're going around bends, it adds a bit of extra difficulty to it. So this was only a short one, and even so, we still got the warning. So no promises of me making it, but I'll do my best. It's quite clever how much variety in, you know, what's coming towards you they manage to get out of such, you know, little graphics elements. Managed to catch the fish. And I did it again. We do have plenty of time though. This is a very long stage. Double whammy. Oh. Managed to catch the flag. just caught me. And we've made it. We're actually decent amount of time to spare, I think. It's just a fun game. And very colourful in the MSX. Right. Will I make it all the way around? I'll hex myself now. Just cool. It's definitely getting harder. Take it from there. Oof. I think I did better than I did on the previous stage. Made it to Australia. 2 more stages to go. Oh, did well and then messed up. Skipping on the edge is better than falling in. Yeah. It's still getting low time. Back to the other Australian spot. Okay, last one. Oh. Just when you think you're getting some of the timing. And we did it. Now, I said, to be fair, I have obviously played this a fair bit back in the day, and it's not super hard. Now, we go again, and it gets harder. The time are reduced for each of the ones. I won't keep going, because obviously I can probably play this one for quite some time, but a really, really good game for the MSX. Let's try our next one. Right, so here we go with the next game, Choro'Q. I have never played this one before, so I'll be very interested to see what it's like. Put my headphones on. Let's see. Licensed by Takara. Okay. Whoops. Oh, we can't run into the ends. Okay. No, I wasn't supposed to do that. I think I get the idea now. I reckon we have to... Yes, we've got to knock the bits down in order. Okay. Yep. Woohoo! No. Okay. Let's call that our learning game. So anyway, this looks quite fun. It's definitely nice and colourful. Okay, don't dilly-dally. Oh, you can't. You've got to definitely land on top of them, not them land on you. We're definitely going to have another go. We've got to do it until we clear a level, eh? Just pushing it. Oh no, I was too slow. Well, at least we've got 2 parts to go. You have to hit them from the front. Oh, we turned into a supercar, and then I sped off and went into the wall. Right, now that we know that... Oh! It's like joust, you've got to be higher than them. Ooh, I did it. So, as with other Tato games, they're quite surprising at how good the sound effects are and all those little extra bits. Okay, now let's start the chat. We've changed the order of the things. Oh no! And if you accidentally bump a car. Oh, there's nothing wrong with this game. I reckon it's a good bit of fun. I just need a bit more practice and a bit of a level variety, really good use of colour, multicoloured sprites and things like that. Excellent sound, so a nice, surprising good game. Alright, let's see how many of the tape titles we can get to load. Right, so here we go with Oh Mummy! Once again, I have never played this before. Joystick. I'm hoping it'll support a normal MSX joystick. Zero play game. Oh, yes, okay. Right, so I lost a life, okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh. So it's like Pac-Man, but you can't tell what you've done other than... Right, so that's the level. So you do technically have to go around like Armadar, yeah. But you've got no indication of what you've been around already. Look out. Yeah. That's all the squares. get harder. We have more mummies. Obviously the music is designed to make you go crazy. You sort of got to remember where you've been. Go. Ooh. I'm not sure which ones kill you, which one. So now I've got the key. I take it I can go to the next. Oh no. I'm sure I've been all the way around that. Okay. Okay, so you can catch that one, and does that now? Yeah, as soon as you've got the key, you can obviously go to the next level. Well, a simple game, probably one where you'd have to turn the music down or you would go insane, and not necessarily just a direct port from another system. It doesn't use graphics too bad there, so not a bad little game. Alright, let's try our next one. So, Lords of Time works. Welcome to Lords of Time from Level 9 Computing. You are sitting in the comfort of your own home, debugging your latest program before submitting it to us for market. Suddenly there is a blinding flash. What now? Look. Oops. How about I type on? Okay, you're in your own living room. You can see a fine golden hourglass on the mantelpiece and a picture of a kindly old man. The only visible exit is north. So let's take our glass. N for north. You're in a large, cold-looking room. You can see a matchbox on the table, a candle, and a grandfather clock, large enough to climb into. Oh, there we go. So we can go into the grandfather clock. So take candle, take matchbox. Oops. Light candle. It burns well. And in. Oh, open. You can't. Oh. Exit south and in to a door. Oh. Holding two matchbooks on the table, candle, a grandfather clock, open clock. You can't. Right. And into a door. We do in, we run into the door. We've already done open door, and you can't. Find golden hourglass, a matchbox and a candle burning brightly. Well, I'm not going to sit here and embarrass myself. I did used to play these games all the time back in the day. But sitting here watching me stumble through this is probably not a lot of fun. But what we should do is try Ingrid's back. Alright, let's load that up now. Right, back. After a second attempt. This one would not load on my MSX2. I had to break out the MSX1. I use a Pioneer PX7 with a memory expansion card, and that one seems to be the most compatible of ones that are a little fussy. Do get a little bit of jitter in the capture though. Right, so welcome to Ingrid's back. 1988 from Level 9 Computing. That's quite late. No wonder that this one's so uncommon. This version allows you to use RAM save and RAM restore to save a position in memory, and oops, to take a back a bad moose. Okay. Ingrid was the village hall of Little Moaning. Its wide doorway opened due north onto the market square. Ingrid could see the Flopsy. Only a little while ago, folk had been milling around waiting for the do that Geneva did. Then they learned that their so-called party invitations had been genoses to quit their homes. True to their G-nature, every gnome had gone to get a drink in the Green Gnome whilst they still could. But, shift to continue, Ingrid had decided to get together a protest petition. Okay, we will try look. What now? I like that. Nothing much is happening at the moment. Oh no, don't tell me we're locked up after all of that. Well, it mostly works. I mean, look, it's not going to be much fun me mucking around with a text adventure. And I will find a a version of this on digital to be able to play it properly and do a bit of research and take some notes. But I'm actually really pleased that the tape does actually load. That means there's nothing wrong with the load in general, and it's good quality tape, so it goes into the collection and onto my list to play at some stage. I'm not going to bother with the word processor. That's probably not very interesting, and I'll probably play with the trackball at another stage as well. I hope you've enjoyed these new MSX items added to my collection and the gameplays. I'm Electric Adventures. Thanks to all my subscribers. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.